All right, welcome back. And now I'm a top step detective, which means I'm one step above a sergeant in patrol, and I run operations. And now I'm in charge of a unit of about 14 detectives, a couple of sub supervisors, and then the rest are detectives and police officers. Took a while to get there, 25 years, but I really enjoyed it. And here comes a lot of the stories. On RealCopStoriesVideos.com, we have 286 or so stories about everything but supervisory stuff. This is pretty interesting stuff. Hopefully, some of it's funny. You people out there, if you had a job, you get promoted, become the boss. Okay, I'm a very personable guy, and I'm always used to having partners and work and go to lunch with people. And I got on my new assignment. I don't know anybody. I got 8 people there, and eventually it grew. I don't know anyone, and now I'm the boss. I walk in, and they look at me. And I got my name on the board. Who's coming? Somebody wrote my name that I'm coming down there, and okay, fine. A whole strange environment. I go down there. I'm used to saying good morning, everybody. Nobody talks to me, okay, because I write their ratings, I write the evaluations, I decide if they stay in this unit, so they're going to be very cordial. Okay, so I'm in there and I see there's a warrant service for that evening, which is fine, so I'm in there and I'm trying to get myself acclimated to what's going on here. And my guys are coming in, they're waving to me, and I'm walking around introducing myself to everybody, okay, they don't know who I am, they think I'm some kind of a jerk, they don't know if I'm the spy from somewhere, who the hell knows. And I'm looking at them the same way, okay. Eventually we become a very good unit, it doesn't take long. So lunchtime comes, and the warrant was ready to go for like about 3:30 in the afternoon, so everybody's getting ready for the warrant, people doing their own thing, getting ready for other warrants. So I look up, it's like 11 o'clock, and there's nobody in the office. They're all going to lunch. I've never gone to lunch myself. When I was not a supervisor, top step, I always had other fellow guys of the same rank. We all went to lunch together, 6 of us, 5 of us. I'm with myself. And I go, okay, and I get in my car, and it kind of hits me when I'm driving off going, this is the way it's got to be. I can't take people out to lunch, especially one person, because the people will think he's a kiss ass, or he's my boy. You can't do that, or girl in this case. I'm alone. Really weird feeling. Since for 25 years I always had partners. I got no partner now. Okay, this unit is just me, 2 subordinates, the supervisors, and the troops, and that's it. Weird. Okay, so aside from that little moment of sadness, I had a warrant that night. Okay, the warrant. Now, it's not my first rodeo. I've done tons of warrants. I've written tons of warrants. I'm ready to go here. I got a new command. I'm in charge now. No big deal. Okay. So the warrant was at a border of. It was in South Los Angeles, and it was in the border of another city. And our area was very violent, and so was this other city. Okay. It was just a block into the other city, but we had a warrant there. We can serve anywhere in the county, so we're getting ready to do this warrant. And the people don't know me, so we call for the local sheriffs to come out and be uniformed presence while we go up to the door. Well, their supervisor shows up, and of course, one of my guys is briefing the other. There's 4 uniforms. They're briefing them, and the supervisor's standing there. And then after it's over, and he questions, and their supervisor says, "Who's in charge here?" Because I'm off to the side. Oh, he is. Okay, so he comes over and he tells me, "How's it going?" We shake hands, everything. He goes, "Are you aware that this house you're doing a warrant on last week? We had shots fired call here, and some of my officers found AR-15 empty casings all along the street." I go, "No, I was not aware of that." He goes, "You might want to be careful." I said, "Oh no, Sarge. In fact, tell you what, you guys can secure. We're not serving this tonight." He goes, "What?" "No, we're not serving it." Okay, so they left. So my guys are going, "What's going on?" I said, "Oh, guys, we're not going to serve the warrant. We're standing in the parking lot." Okay, this is where the alpha comes out. Okay, I'm not trying to be macho here. I'm trying to save lives. So a couple of guys who wrote the warrants are my lead guys. They're alphas, and they're pissed. Okay, that's my warrant. I don't understand what's going on. They don't know me. They don't know who I am. And so now I thought, okay, here we go. I've said this before. Now I got to pull the belt tight. Got to lay down who's in charge now and why. Okay. I said, "Listen, guys." I said, I told them about the empty casings. And I said, I asked them a rhetorical question. If any people here in this van, there was like 8 of us there, can any of your bulletproof vests stop an AR-15 round? Anybody raise your hand if you think it'll stop it? And I go, it's a rhetorical question, guys. These vests are for pistols. So that round will go right through you like shit through a goose. Pardon my French. So we found out about well, yeah, but no, there's no but. Now, I know you guys are upset, a couple of you more upset than others. I said, here's the situation. I'm here now. I ran a squad in Vietnam. In Vietnam, 20% casualties was an accepted number. 20%, whether death or injured. That was acceptable in Vietnam. 2 out of 10 was acceptable. On this department, 0 is acceptable. I'm not going to bury you and stand in front of your wife when I gave the word to go ahead and do that warrant and you get taken out. I'm not going to stare at that wife. This is only narcotics. We're not going after the Kennedy assassin. We're not going after OJ murder. We're not going after any of this stuff. It's not that important. So here's the situation. If you don't like me, you call these shots. It won't be a lot of shots I'll call to stop warrants. I think we should be doing warrants every single day. But sometimes I have to step in and stop it. If anybody has a problem with that, tomorrow you submit a form to my subordinate supervisor, and we'll find a place for you somewhere else, and you're not going to be needed here. Okay? This is the way it is. Okay? So you decide what you want to do. But I'm in charge. I make the calls. 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time, you want to serve any warrant anywhere, I don't care what it is. I don't care where we are. We have badges. We're going to serve warrants. That's our job. But sometimes, no. And this is a no. So we got in our cars and went back to the station. It was really quiet. So everybody's gone. So one of my supervisors comes over and he goes, "Wow, what if everybody wants to go?" I said, "Well, you know what? So be it." But when I got promoted, my guys that promoted me told me that I need to come down here and fix. There was a little problem in this division, little animosity and stuff, and I need to fix it. And they even told me, if you have to clean everybody out, we'll put new people in there. So they gave me a free hand. I wasn't about to do that. I just want to make sure they knew someone has to call the shots. Someone always is responsible. Because once they do something, they go, "Oh, well, he's in charge." Well, if I'm in charge, then I'm in charge. Okay? So we had 0 people want to leave. In fact, some of the people thought it was pretty good because they had weak supervisors there before. All they wanted was some days off that they had on comp time. I gave all the days off they wanted. And within a month, these guys were so loyal, nobody wanted to take any days off because they were afraid they were going to miss something. Okay, before they were clamoring for days off, a Monday or a Friday with their comp time. Now nobody was off. They wanted to be there every single day because we had fun, we laughed, we had a good time. I'll tell more stories about this. But that was a day of reckoning, the very first day I got there, to set the tone that you will work. But there's one little parameter that I have to allow. I'm not going to lose people over this. It's just narcotics. That's all it is. It's not gunplay. It's not anything like that. So this is my first day as a supervisor, top step. There'll be more coming. Hope you enjoyed that little story. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.